Tomorrow is a big day. We're going to a big car show in Lineville, Alabama. It's called the Clay County Car Show and Swap Meet. They usually have anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 cars there and a giant swap meet. It's really good. It's the perfect time of year. It's not too hot, but it's not too cold just yet, and it's about an hour from the house. There's a few things we need to do to the 57 before we go, which is at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock the night before. I waited till the last second, as usual. But I need to swap the front tires out because the alignment's not perfect and one of the tires is kind of bald. So I need to fix those tonight. I'm not going to align it. I tried to get into an alignment shop this week, just couldn't find the time to do so. So we'll get that fixed when we get back, but tomorrow it'll be fine. The brakes have been sticking on that car for a while, and I think the rod between the booster and the master cylinder is probably out of adjustment or too long. So I'm going to pull the master off and check that. And other than that, clean the car out, do a nut and bolt check, fill it up, and we're on the road. All right, as you can see, they got the shop pretty much cleaned up. We got our fab area over there. Got all the junk out of here that I wanted to move out, and I've got it pretty much organized, at least to my liking for right now. I still got to do some fine tuning, but right now it's pretty good. Got to move this car out. We're not taking it tomorrow, but we are taking the green car. So I need to get this one out of the way, get the green car down, move it to the 2-post lift so I can get it up in the air and take the tires off and just do a nut and bolt check. And then I'll show you guys everything underneath the car, what all kind of parts is on it. But yeah, look at that. It's not too good. So I'm going to double check all the front suspension parts, make sure nothing's came loose on that guy. The other tire's not wearing like that, so that's got me concerned a little bit. But a lot of people ask me what wheel I have on the back of this thing, and I don't know the back spacing exactly. I know it's a 15 by 10, and it's got a hell of a lip on it, and it's very tight in there. Up in the fender, over here, like the back spacing is just right. And the rear end is narrowed 2 inches on each side. So that helps a lot getting that deep dish in there. So yeah, we'll get it down, show you guys up underneath it, all the cool goodies it's got, and then get to work. Ready?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yes.
All right. We just got the basics. When we threw this thing together in Texas, we got just the oil pressure, water temp, and our volts. We got this sweet little ARC switch panel here. Like I said, very plain Jane, just enough to make it run. So haven't started this thing in a while. The fuel pump is wired into the headlights. So let's give it a shot. Ready?
Kind of. It's gonna be loud.
Nah.
Okay, not very loud.
Just don't smash your finger. There you go. That'll work right there.
Okay.
Good. Yep.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
It went. What is all this, David Newman?
Alright, we have a air motive stealth fuel system feeding the big block. We have a quick performance 9-inch Ford with a 389 gear with disc brakes. These are 3-inch lowered leaf springs from Speedway Motors. Caltrax, QA1 shocks on the back. Right now it's got a pair of single chamber Flowmasters on it. I love swapping mufflers just to see what different mufflers sound like. This car started with a set of 3-inch neighbor haters from Black Widow, which sounded awesome. And then I went to, let's see, Sick Week. I put a set of quiet Flowmasters on it. Didn't like that. And then for Power Tour, we swapped back to these, which I like the loud mufflers. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, if I had it my way, I'd shoot it out the front fenders, to be honest with you. But it's got a set of long tubes from Speedway that fit really nice. I got a special oil pan from Speedway as well for the steering for this car in a big block. We got a Tremec 6-speed Magnum from Silver Sports Transmissions in here. It's got a QuickTime bell housing. It's got a McLeod twin disc clutch in it, lightweight flywheel, homemade drive shaft. I got this kit from Summit Racing. It was like 380 bucks, I think. And just cut it to length, weld it together. I haven't balanced it yet, but it seems to do okay. Above 90, there's a little vibration, but I'll try and keep it down until I get it balanced. But it's got 2-inch drop spindles on the front, tubular A-arms. It's got the coilover conversion from QA1 on there. Let's see what else. Disc brakes, drilled and slotted rotors. So it's got some goodies. Just use the tire balancer for the very first time. She is good to go. These tires were on Blasphemy at one point. I think he was using them as his drive tires during drag week. But yeah, so they've been sitting around for a while, but they're still in good shape. They're like brand new. I don't know if he ever drove on them. But they were sitting here. I was like, screw it, I'm going to use them. They'll look good on there for now. I love the tread design as well. Just use the new tire machine and balancer, and it wasn't bad at all. These tires here, like I said, he attempted to use these one year on drag week. I don't think he ever put them on the road. All the little pricklies are still on the tire. I don't think it's ever seen pavement. So they were just sitting around. I thought, hell, why not? I think they're a little smaller in diameter. Well, I know they are. So it may bring the car down in the front a little bit, which is going to suck because the oil pan is really close to the ground already. I've already smashed it up against what looks like a speed bump or something. So I just got to be careful as far as that goes. So they balanced out good. Took one little weight. Not bad. So we're ready to rock for tomorrow. Now let's do the other one. All right, that about wraps it up for tonight. It's like 2 a.m. I'll go in here and get about 3 hours worth of sleep, but that's okay because tomorrow's gonna be super fun. I did find the problem with the brake booster. The rod was sticking out about 3/16 of an inch too far. So that was obviously my problem with my brakes sticking every now and then. Got our front tires mounted. I still haven't gotten aligned. I'll do that soon, but tomorrow I think it's probably about 60 miles, 70 miles over there. So we'll put about 200 miles on the car tomorrow, which it shouldn't tear up the tires too much, hopefully. But I'll get in alignment when I get back and have time. But got those all balanced up with my new balancer, which I'm super excited about. Got the car pretty much cleaned up, got it cleaned out from Power Tour. There was still some like beef jerky and drinks and all kind of junk still piled in the car. But I got it all cleaned out. It's ready to go. So I'll make another video about the car show and the road trip tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, she's ready to rip. Hopefully she doesn't break down. We'll try and do some burnouts. And we'll see you next time.